still eating something quick because I am somewhat hungry, and yeah, I worked, so I didn't really get to eat much today yet, so I will set up the room real quick. Welcome Joker on Twitch and Foxat.gaming, Joshua, Emir, I think Milan was there on YouTube. We have a couple people in. Today we're gonna do some, like, I would say semi-competitive setups. I have some ideas around this. I want to balance them now, but eventually when I have like a bit less pressure in terms of videos, maybe this could be used for some sort of tournament. But we'll see, like some streaming tournament. But yeah. Hello Braden, welcome in. Welcome if you're new. Welcome, good to see you. All right, let me switch to. Let me see if I have everything setting right now yet. Oh, there were some dropped frames, I think. Yikes. Let's see, can we go to... the right scene? I hope the lag is not gonna be too bad today. Like every time. But yeah, we always hope that. Alright. Hey, it already has like internal music. Maybe that's good. That's gonna like save us some lag issues. Let me know how the music is, by the way, in terms of volume. Also, I'm gonna turn on my webcam, of course. Yeah, but that's not supposed to happen with that mask. Okay, that's better. Like, I had my mask on from the video that I recorded yesterday for my other channel. Also, we can zoom this in, I think. We should be able to zoom this in quite a bit. Oh, that's maybe a bit too much. There you go. Then have it like a bit like here. There you go. Let's see, do we have some players in? I think there's a couple players in. Because it's not custom random roll. Alright, we have the first couple people in. Hypo, at least I can play custom games that I know. I don't know. Oh, were you the one who couldn't play like Sandbox last time? I don't know if it was you or not. There's a password for everyone who wants to join. The password is WOVWEEKEND. Like, basically, it always refers to the. In this case, that is, it refers to the series that is kind of going on here. All right. How many players do we got in? 8. 9. We are at 10 now. Oh yeah, since I'm gonna test this bit for a tournament perhaps. Like this is like very early stage. There's no guarantee that there will actually be a tournament, but I want to just see if these somewhat competitive setups that I made, or that are similar to things that exist, are gonna work. So I'm gonna write down how the games go actually, right here. Somehow, I'm surprised. Maybe they fixed something here. Hello, Luremine on YouTube, and also welcome Ninja Kassar on Twitch. You're not alone, maybe. I don't know if Joker is still there, but he was here at least. Yeah, so don't mind if I'm still eating. I'm having a waffle for some sugar, so. Okay, I might have to invite some people at first, but I think eventually people will join. Oh wait, Joker is there literally. Yo, Hypo, any custom Simon game? I don't have a Simon game planned for today. I don't know if you hear that or if you don't. Like, I don't know if you're watching like both on YouTube/Twitch and playing at the same time, but yeah, if you are, then you know the answer now. Can we add Volscribe? We'll see how it goes with Wolf Trickster. Oh, you're watching? Okay, good. Then I can just talk, I suppose. You could enable, yeah, that's true. Like, if I can't fill it, like, myself, I will do that right now. Let's do that. For now, we can do that. Like, eventually, I think there might be enough people from the stream to just fill it, but for now, we'll just do that. Like, it's semi-competitive. It's not... Like, I want people to try, but it's not a shame if you throw, of course. Although if it's like actually really bad, you will probably not be invited to games today anymore. But yeah, you're joining. Okay. Overall, I saw the stream is kind of stable, but there was like a certain moment where it looked like it disconnected somewhat. How many do we have? 14. Okay, looks we're gonna get in a good way. So I'm gonna use a new system that I thought of for writing down, for analyzing how fair the setup is. I'm just gonna write down scores based on 5 points. On the result. So, for example, if the village gets a easy victory, I will give them a 5-0. If it's somewhat smooth, they will get a 4-1. If it's like actually tight but the village wins, they will get a 3-2. If the evils wins, if one of the evils wins and it's tied, we'll give them a 3-2, and yeah, so on. That way, I think I can get a pretty good grasp of how balanced the setups are eventually when you have done like, I don't know, 10 games of each setup. So you can expect like these setups to return sometimes to custom games. Some will implement host mode more than others. Some won't do it as much. Good luck, have fun. Keep in... Oh! Faces are... all 30 seconds here. Yeah, so this is setup A, and setup A has the gimmick that every every face is a bit shorter. Although also let me quickly... I will need to hide this, yeah, at first. I will need to change the settings so that you can see the roles, otherwise you can cheat maybe. Hide roles in host mode. Yeah, okay. And there you go, it's back up. Oh yeah, I also see like this stuff that I forgot about. I get these system messages. I hope they're gonna fix this. I hope 8 has a good spell here. So someone is resolutionist. 15 seems to claim it. So that means that 15 must vote, I believe, if they don't want to lose their vote. Yeah. So 15 has to vote. There goes wolves here. You are already out. Yeah. And you're not gonna come back either. Because you're wolves here. Red lady. Doctor. I didn't notice 5 is here as well. I know 5 from a couple, like in the past he played a lot of custom games with me, but I don't really see him that often anymore. That's probably because of me though. You hope they're actually smart enough to push 12. Yeah, did you say anything about visiting? Oh yeah, visiting 12 or 14. Hello, Ren Shinado, welcome in. I should pronounce your name better. Rein Siondo, I think. Reini Shando? That's how you should say it. Reini Shando. And that sounds very Dutch still. Like the way how I pronounce it, but yeah. Okay, the wheels are getting smoked. Is all the werewolves actually gone? I don't know if 4 was werewolf, but if they are, then they are gone, yeah. No one from werewolves came. Yeah. To be fair, like if you have a fixed informer and no one counterclaims it, it's going to lead to problems usually. What happens in the jailer chat here? So Free was claiming app in the... I don't know what that means. Apprentice? "12 has done absolutely nothing in jail." But they did get shot, I think, as well. Yep, they did. Okay, well, this I'm gonna probably disable host mode for when I don't really need it, because the messages in the chat are like kind of annoying system messages, and they're also abusable. Why are the role names so weird? Yeah, that's a bug right now. I don't know why, but it's a bug. GG. So this is a clean sweep. Who was the voting roll, by the way? 10. Aha. So the first, I'm gonna give this 5-0. This is a clean victory for the village. Well, we can do that, I guess. I will disable host mode this time around, so... You know what? We can actually also... Well, we should have done it in a different one, I suppose. Your second pronunciation was very close. Reini Shando. It sounds close. Wheels got wiped very fast, yeah. Are the enabled? Yeah, invites are enabled. Nishan, if you want to join, you can also join. The password is WOVWEEKEND. How many players do we got here? I think we are already pretty close. Yeah, 14, that's good. Getting close. You know, they did fix the chat bug, I think. It looks like they fixed the thing that previously you would like the messages would just stop at some point, and now it seems like they just don't do that anymore. Yeah, don't you know about CACC? They're not weird. Okay, Simon Berg is here, and let's see if we can get a 16th player. We'll be there then. Yep, we do. Okay. Now we can start. So host mode is turned off right now, meaning that, yeah, no more... Wait, oh my god, I'm participating. Okay, well, I'm participating, I guess. Okay. That's kind of funny. I didn't really anticipate on doing that. But okay, well, I guess I will be part of this. And ironically, I got to play as Resolutionist, which is a role I've never played before. So that is kind of funny. I did not expect, I was not really thinking of like spectating. I was like so automatically in my spectator mode with host mode. Oh, I need to log in now. 7-11 Gamb, both say Freeville. That's the conclusion there. 9 RV Aura, 13 Ankh, 2 Reso, 12. I need to vote. I think I'm gonna lose my vote because I think someone needs to be lynched, but I'm not sure if that goes like that. We'll find it out now. Oh, 13 got corrupted. Interesting. So, who claimed RV? Maybe that's something we should be looking into. 5 claims dog. Okay, Red Lady. I didn't really notice the Red Lady claim. What did 4 visit? Visiting 10 or 15. Nice has 16 evil, 10 roll. I can't RV BR where visits me anyway since. Yeah, 10 has no claim. Oh, okay, 4 is the backup. 13 claim tough guy. Visited 10. Okay, well, they're gonna offline already. Anyways. You decided to log out. Wait, who are you? Did I... Oh yeah, you are King Hillel, I think, yeah. Yo, is Wolf Snatcher good? I have actually... It's OP, I know about that. Hello, Lucas Yeomans. Welcome on Twitch. Welcome in. I did fulfill my resolution, I think. Did Force say anything about fisting? I don't really need to do anything at night, which is chill. I think no? 4 didn't really announce anything. 12 claims Ghost Lady. So who is the random... Oh yeah, 14 is like the this role here, the random shooting. Oh, I've been glitched. Okay, to be fair. That's good. Don't need to pay attention anymore, I guess. So, I don't really trust this thing here. Beast Hunter killing a scribe. Do you really... What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think this is reliable? Like, for me, this feels like an actual scribe. Scribing a will of kill here. Like, has there been like a single Beast Hunter claim? I think not. 12 claimed like Ghost Lady, so 12 is not the RS. We have like a couple RV claims. 3 was one of them. I am glitched, yes. And I'm fine with that, to be fair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a random support werewolf is scribe here. Like, yeah. Okay, I will be down here. Oops, you missed... Okay, look at that. There's a message now. Oops, you missed the vote and broke your resolution. Your voting privilege have been permanently revoked. There's always next year. There's always next year. That's kind of funny that it says that. Yeah, probably scribed. I think so too. Okay, so aura is real. Or is it? The werewolves can actually scribe that, I guess. But I think this is a real aura here. I am hidden, so technically they don't know if I'm real. But yeah, 12 is like Ghost Lady, but we do keep in mind that 13 was apparently tough guy according to 4, which suggests that... Wait, 7 claims core, I think. We're gonna go 11 though. Right now it does look like... I don't know if there's still a werewolf now. Well, they killed Aura, so I guess there should be one. Unless the last werewolf is corrupted, but nobody is corrupted, I think. It looks like everyone is voting, so... Okay, there goes the actual scribe. So now the werewolves are dead. 10 is Wolfseer, 11 is Scribe, 6 is Candy Wolf, and 16 is Trickster. Or 16 Trickster, wait. Village Guild, that could be something different, but like, I think they got like exposed by 9. Yeah, was that the case? Yeah, 9 said 16, so 16 must be fake. So the werewolves are gone. Right now it's just like one corruptor and possibly a voting roll. I guess, like, I don't know what are free and yeah, what is free again? And I don't know what 1 is either, but I think 1 claimed RV. A 3 claimed Bellringer, wasn't it? No, 15 claims Bellringer. Okay, it's between 5 and 15 apparently. Nobody counter-claimed Doctor, but we don't know. Doctor could be dead. I don't know, for some reason I'm slightly leaning towards 15, but that might just be me. And the village is leaning towards 5. Although 7 is really unsure. Or he's corrupted, he's probably corrupted. By the way, do you guys hear the music? I wonder. How loud is the music? Is it good enough? Okay, 5 scrubs there. So one was Doctor. Aha. I was the target. Yeah, that was a difficult one. To be fair, probably was worth it for me to just play a game as Resolutionist. I would say this is a 4-1 probably. The village was like definitely a bit more challenged, but it wasn't really extremely close either. Okay, let's see. Host mode is off, that's cool. Yeah, I'm going to spectate again this time around. Kenny Wolf could have done more, yeah. But Kenny Wolf got exposed like pretty badly at some point. How many players are we in? 9. I'm really happy that we fill this pretty well now. So yeah, I don't know exactly how long this stream is going to be for, because I have plans today. And oh my god, I'm gonna get such a difficult... the next couple, like 6-7 days are gonna be so busy. That's also why I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, well, partially. But yeah, I have a very strict schedule when it comes to videos. Like today I want to finish that update video. Tomorrow I need to kind of finish the Q&A video, and then Monday to Thursday I will be busy with April Fools, and then Friday I will be really busy with April Fools, and then I have like maybe a break. Did you add bell ringer to this protection? No, it's actually not on purpose. I can show, like, this is actually an official category they use in official tournaments, random support 2, and this is basically a combination between random support and random protector. So there's Doctor, Bodyguard, Tough Guy, and Ghost Lady, but there's also like the random support here, which is Sea Apprentice, Sheriff, Beast Hunter, and Bell Ringer. So that's like what I used here, that category. We are at 16 right now. Zombie, hell no. Is... Yeah, tournament set. Yeah, you could say tournament test setup. Okay. Wait, is this just... Am I in host mode now? Or is this just the new way how it's gonna look like now? Okay, that's pretty cool if that's gonna be the new way. Are you gonna make a video on the Q&A answers? Yeah, like, I'm not gonna make like... I'm trying to make... I wanna make a recap of... Like, I don't know how long, 20-30 minutes hopefully. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cut it like that short, but... Yeah, the idea is that I will make a recap on the Q&A. Not sure when that's gonna be uploaded. I'm gonna try today to finish the update video, which is already like 2 weeks late almost. But yeah, that one is like my main priority now. If I find at some point that it's just not gonna be worth it anymore because I'm too late with it, and it's more work than I expected and I cannot manage the other projects, then the update video is the first thing that I'm gonna drop probably, but like as in cancel. Like on a long term, the April Fools is the most important one for me, but I've not started it technically. Well, maybe I kind of have, but yeah. It's not that far in the process yet. So April Fool's video, I hope that it's gonna go well, and I'm really sure that you guys are gonna enjoy it. But yeah, it's still gonna be so much work. Yeah, so to answer your question, Super Kirby, there will be a video on the Q&A answers. Hopefully I can make it tomorrow in the evening. And it's just gonna be like a lot of cutting work, to be fair. I don't really need to do complex edits there. Okay, resolution is just voting someone. Free says my game broke twice after trying to host a custom game today. Yeah, so Free is a custom game host. Pretty well-known one, I think. Or at least he has been doing it for a long time. And I've not really had the issue, luckily, that my game broke today. But there are some things that I can do to make the game break in custom games that I don't want to do because it's going to be annoying for me. And for you as well. Alright, so I don't know, they clearly did not spell the gunner, which was like a nut, yeah. Like that would have been lucky. Five says we're pretty sure that I lost. I don't know what 10 is. 10 never claimed. Oh, 10 claimed Doc actually in the night chat, so if that's true, yeah, that's gonna be difficult now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my waffle real quick. I will kinda hide the Alright, I'm back. So they're actually, I don't know, they're not like throwing the towel literally, but it looks like the village is kinda lost here. Did 12 say who they spelled? Let me see. Okay, they killed the candy wolf. That is good for the village. Doesn't really say who's being spelled. Ooh, I don't know if the red lady should have visited here. At least 9 was Wolf Trickster, but so, yeah. Like, red lady could have been useful for the voting power, genuinely. Like, it's a 3 versus 3. If none of the corrupted players is evil, we have a voting role. Wolfseer and the Corruptor versus 3 villagers. Based on the claims, we know that 2 was the RV, 4 was 4, I don't know, 10 was like Doctor. I don't know what 4 is. They say what does Core have with flaggers, but I don't know if that means that they are claiming flagger with that. Oh yeah, they do claim flagger. 4 claims flagger. If that's true. The minor sub is balanced. Werewolf fleeing and not playing, ideally not claiming fixed info, increase the village win rate. It does look like so far. I'm also getting a balanced feeling from this. Like, we will test this more, probably in another stream, because after this one we'll probably just test setup B. The music is too loud. Okay, thanks. This is better, probably. Okay, there you go. So they killed wolves here a day. Corruptor has killed 16. 16 might be bad actually in that case. Because if that's the case, then that explains why the village overpowered the evils. Yeah, it does look like it. That they actually corrupted the voting rule. And that's like how this game is gonna end. So this is like a small instance. It's gonna look like, I'm probably gonna write this down as a 3-2 for the village. 10 is not a werewolf, I think, but they, because 9 is, there's no scribe in this game, and 9 is the trickster. Oh no, that's not what I meant to say. 9 werewolf is the random support werewolf. And 9 was real trickster, they fled, namely, yeah. This should be a, well, someone is not voting. I don't know what's going on here. Hello? I don't know, who's... 14 is doing what? Is 14 RV? I don't know. Okay, something is crazy. I wonder now who is the RV. If he's 14 is RV, then fair. But then someone else. Oh, 3 is back. Okay. The village wins. So actually 12 came in clutch after all. Yeah, there was actually, like, to be fair, if the ritualist really spelled a werewolf or a corruptor or 13, that would have been insane. The chance of someone reviving was actually, well, slowly it was decreasing, I guess, but now it was increasing. Yeah, man, vote 3. Oh, that's really unfortunate though. 15 was so close. You want to see the new host mode? Yeah, maybe I will show you. I'm not going to use like the shooting ability in any of the games today, but if you really just want to see footage of the host mode, I recommend going back in the stream. The first game that we did had the host mode on. There you can see what it does. Okay, anarchist? Really? Oh my god, I did not expect that. Okay, so 16 was tough guy. What? An anarchist win? I don't know. I did not expect an anarchist to be here winning this stuff. Oh my god, that's really clutch. I would say this is not an evil clean sweep though. This is like close, narrow evil victory. That is fun. That we found that it went like that for once. Let's see. We'll do setup B right now. And setup B has... What is setup B about again? Okay, this will probably be processed by the system now. Setup B is here. this setup has anonymous voting. Yay. Anonymous voting and Liberty Cursed. I'm gonna disable host mode because, you know, I don't want everyone to just be able to see the system message. Same password, I believe, still. Yep. So the game is up right now. Okay, there's the first people. Anonymous voting is on here. I wonder how this is gonna be. This is gonna be interesting. What I did here in this setup. Can you invite me, please? Oh, Dinde. I think I can invite you. Yeah, we are not very. There's not like the game is filled in a couple seconds or so. It's not like that busy, so I will just be able to invite you in here. Though we got any insta couple ones? Not yet, but like my idea for like a potential tournament is making not like 3 or 4 setups, but like 8 or 10 again. Like easy, I guess, but or like at least more play tested, more polished. Okay, now it seems like the Discord bug is back. Guess we'll need to fix that. So what I did on this setup is I added the Rainmaker because I think this setup is based around voting. People cannot see who is voting what. Rainmaker is village. And it's here because anonymous votes are on. So I try to balance this around anonymous votes a bit. Because that's gonna make things a lot more complex as evil, or as village, I mean. Not as evil, actually it is evil, that's gonna be great. Especially considering the alpha is also in this game. Or, yeah, it is in the game, Alpha Werewolf. Like, on first glance, if you look at this setup, it looks fairly village-sided. Until I want to know how it's gonna go when we get to see the anonymous vote go into action. Because the evils can just vote whoever they want. Nobody is gonna see it anyway, so... Liberty Cursed equals no rules. You can with werewolves yeah, that's Liberty Cursed. It's basically like cursed, but then actually fun, because with the actual rule set in the game, you cannot fake claim as cursed because you're a villager. So yeah, that's the thing with cursed. But here, if you want to side with the werewolves in a 3 villagers versus 2 werewolf situation, you can totally do that. You can totally tie the votes and hope they convert you or something like that. But yeah, it's your duty or your responsibility, I guess. Yeah, werewolf fan, but with option. It's actually werewolf fan with option to win as Phil. It's really just you have like a lot of. I think I would say it is definitely different from werewolf fan still. Like what a misconception now, Liberty Cursed is that because it is allowed to fake claim, that it becomes an evil role, but that's actually not the case. It just is like play it like normal Cursed, but then remove all the rules when it comes to like the stupid stuff around like not being able to claim and yeah, that stuff. We are 16, okay. Oh yeah, I could have opened invite. We can start. We'll do invites after this one. I will invite. Or I will invite. So yeah, that's for now. I think the third setup has like... third setup is a bit more crazy-ish. Yeah. Third setup has a different gimmick again. That one has a grave robber in the game, but that has a special rule. And that's something I definitely do need to like kind of test a lot and see how it's fair. But I will come to explain that. It's Lurk a bit cooler, you could say so, yeah. Okay, interesting night one here. Evil Detective just going for the Guardian and the Sheriff. I would say that's a poor kill for the Evil Detective, because first of all, you killed an Evil, who was actually kind of useful in this setup. And secondly, a Sheriff is also a scapegoat, so it's not the best kills for the Evil Detective, but yeah, how can they know? And Weir's got a good kill, I would say, on the Conjurer. WE for the village, this is definitely a W. So this setup has 3 RVs, 1 random support werewolf, and that's all the random rolls. So it's a little bit less on the random rolls, but that is because, yeah, you'll see we have the anonymous vote, so that's gonna mess with the village enough, I think. Like, that's also why the analyst is here, because we kind of need a more... I think the village needs a bit more grip, if you will. The analyst is there to do that, but yeah, the village... It seems like there were 2 analyst claims here. Yeah, 8 claims analyst, saying 2 evil, 13 good. We cannot see who's voting here, by the way. And... oh no, there's only 1 analyst. 2 just claims they are not good, so... yeah, I think 2's gonna die, in all honesty. Yeah, and Blind Werewolf. So the village is getting like... kinda... is looking good so far, but... I have to say... the analyst finding a werewolf night 1... Evil Detective killing a werewolf night 1, that definitely does not help the evils. So the evils have been like put in this position kind of by themselves. Well, no, 2 not. But 6 has been like, yeah, the evils did kill the Guardian werewolf themselves. Okay, killing the curse, that was the Evil Detective. Did 14 ever claim? What did 14 claim? I wonder. RV Doctor. I guess that does make sense, yeah, to kill. Okay, 12 claims Rainmaker. So yeah, it's gonna be unique. If you get to play Rainmaker, just consider yourself blessed, because you will not get that opportunity very often, maybe. We never know if the Rainmaker is gonna stay in the game for a long time. If it runs into a bug, they will probably like... the devs might just basically fade it out and just remove it from custom games like they did with Locksmith. So I hope that's never gonna happen, but yeah, you never know. Also Resolutionist as an RV, that's fun. So no, Sheriff is like RS. We know one of the RVs is 5. Other than that, 8 is Analyst. There must have been more RV claims, obviously. 12 claims Rainmaker. People want to go 9. I have no clue. Oh, 9 got jailed. That's why they're going 9 here, I think. 9 has no CC. Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna happen. Like, I don't know if they can see the votes. Or if they can see, like, voting signs. Oh, okay, 9 is, yeah. 9 is getting pushed by evils. Probably 9 was, 10 was right there. Who pushed 9 then? 1 started this conversation with the warden stuff. A 7 kind of leaned into it. And I think, yeah, not too many people leaned into it. I think a lot of people just silently voted along, but... Okay, so the Warden 12 Rainmaker killed Voodoo. I think the evils are gonna lose this because they only have like an alpha left. Liberty Curse has died. Every other werewolf has died. So Voodoo is like the random support, which is already like quite a strong pick there, but yeah. Free games Flagger, so 3 is Venom Villager. We know 3, 8, 12 are probably good, so it's like 4, 7, 11, 15. There's like 2 evils there. 3, 7 unknown. If 3 is a real Flagger, might be fake of course. If 3 is real Flagger, then 7 is... It might be Warden, we have that in the game. There's also still a pacifist in the game. Like, we know there's a pacifist. There's no hidden roles or anything, so there must be a passy alive. Yeah, there you go. 15 claim passy. 15 says 4 is real, 4 dog. Okay. Well, now they know. Oh, 11 also claimed Flagger. I think the Warden has this. It's actually so much better than Sandbox. Yeah. I hope so too. They killed 12 though. So even Detective wasn't jailed. Should we do Jailer over Warden? I don't know. We'll try Warden again, I think, and see if it's like still gonna be very village-sided. We'll see. Why do you rig setups in favor of Phil? Actually, this is just like a test. I just made this, and I figured like we'll see how this works. And I will, if we're gonna use this for a tournament, then I will tweak it if needed. But yeah, this is just one game, obviously. Let's not forget about the first night in which like Blind Werewolf and Guardian Werewolf basically died. So something that, yeah, if you just look at the setup, it looks village-sided, but I think it's not that village-sided because we have the anonymous voting, which you don't see as a spectator going on right now. Of course, they know pretty well who they're gonna kill, I guess, but... Although, I suppose Alpha Werewolf should be free. It's not gonna matter because they still have 2v1, but... If we look at it right here, I would say they came pretty close still. Welcome in then if you're new. Hello, when is role icons? What role icons do you mean? Alpha uses, I don't know, I thought like I included the alpha because I must have to ask that actually to the werewolves. I kind of forgot if they can see each other's votes. Or not when anonymous voting setting is turned on. like if they cannot see their votes, then Alpha Werewolf is useful. Then that was like my initial idea there. Like Alpha Werewolf, they can use Alpha Werewolf to communicate at daytime on who they vote. But if the werewolves also just bypass the anonymous vote setting, then in that case the Alpha Werewolf is useless, and we will replace that for sure. Probably like with a different unknown werewolf, because with an analyst game, so I think having an unknown werewolf is probably a good idea, especially when like there is also no voting rule. So otherwise it's basically like, okay, everyone who has an unknown aura might as well just be good, except one person who's evil detective. They're like bad, but yeah, that would be useless. I wanna... I don't know if they can actually see that. Like, that's something I don't know. Like, Ghost Wave is also an option, I suppose. So I said, can you see each other's vote during anonymous votes? And they say they can't. Okay, so Alpha is useful then. Can we do hidden conditions? I have like no hidden conditions prepared though, to be fair. Wait, did I get friend request? We'll accept that so I can invite in case that's needed. I mean, we can test. Also, how was the result here? I would say this is a 3-2, pretty close. Although, like, I would say it's between 3-2 versus 4-1. It felt like it wasn't like, you know what I say? Like, if you look at like, oh, there were only 2 good players at the end who are alive, then it sounds close, but it never felt close, that game. So it's between 3-2 and 4-1. All right, let's get this set up again. Okay. You really want to try that? You know what? We'll just no. We should actually do one by one. But I actually still want to see like this setup. You know, we'll just not change the setup right now unless I see like it's grueling wrong. But this was close enough. I would say the werewolves were just unlucky here because first night was like pretty bad for the evils. What I will do is like after the first 3 games on all these setups, I will probably analyze it a bit and see if I need to change something. But I don't want to be too quick with changes because, you know, if you change the setup, then you don't really get a good grasp of what works and what doesn't, because every game is always influenced by small things like who is found night 1 by the analyst, who is, what are the claims from these players. So you kind of need like, you need a couple games on a specific setup before you can actually judge it. Like, yeah, sometimes if you have like 12 villagers who are all strong versus 4 evils, yeah, of course it's gonna be village-sided, then you will notice it like right away. But this one, I don't think it was like noticeable enough that we need to change anything yet. But we can definitely change it for the future. Like if we're gonna test this again in a different stream, we will try a different variation to this. Maybe we'll definitely consider that. It's not confusing, to be honest. Basically You don't have... Because Lurker can be E-sided and Werewolf-Fan and Cursed is... That is a difference. Yeah, that is a different... People don't understand for some reason that there is a difference between Liberty Cursed and Werewolf-Fan. Or Liberty Cursed and Lurker. There is a big difference. Not in the playstyle per se. I would say not in the playstyle, but definitely in the balance thing. Admirer is like Grave Robber, kinda. Like, Admirer and me might try Admirer, not in this setup though. Admirer is completely different, yes. We do need to invite some people, I think. Hello, Apto, welcome in. I think Warden is more unfun than balanced, especially when two players claim same fixed role. I guess there's a truth in that, yeah. And in that setup here, that might be an issue. Like, if I'm gonna change anything about this setup, it will probably be Warden to Jailer, but yeah. Like, that makes more sense than changing, like, Cursed. Like, Liberty Cursed to Werewolf-Fan, or then, what was the other thing? Yeah, changing Alpha to Stubby, which... Yeah, more material, but Alpha is actually, like, if there's any setup that Alpha can be useful in, it's this one, I would say, because there is something that checks for auras, and there is, like, an advantage to day chat, so... Admirer makes complete competitive setup unbalanced and RNG focused. Yeah, I might try something with Admirer, but at that point, I'm gonna make it, like, special condition, you know? That's how I would work that, how I would do that. Yeah, also Guardian and plus Stubborn is also kind of unfun. And I think Guardian has more value in this type of setup with anonymous votes, because you kind of want to predict who is gonna die. Oh, you want to, like, in the storm that you cannot see anything happen, you want to, like... Well, you can... It's pretty easy to predict, because Village will have to communicate with each other at through the normal chat. Who they're gonna lynch, but yeah... I think that does make sense. Okay, I think we are at 16. There you go. Maybe, you know, after all the questions that I saw about Liberty Cursed, you know, it would be... Oh shit, I'm not spectating. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I forgot. Why do I forget to spectate? Okay, don't watch. If you are playing. Okay. Okay, well, I think that's yeah, not good for us, but I'm actually quite happy with the fact that the evil detective killed me. 4, 7, and 8. Okay, this is about the evil detective, I think. Are you bringing back the roll icons thing? Oh, you mean the contest? Oh, yeah. I was thinking about it. I can like try, but I just don't know if it's gonna work. You know, like people are not very. Well, it's every time I do it, it's like the first 2 or 3 contests. There's like people submitting, and then people just hook off for some reason. Also, wait. Is there... I didn't know. Is this, like, literally just implemented? I don't know. Is this new? I literally told Philip at night, last night, to... if he could implement minigames in customs, but it looks like there is one right now. Oh no, I lose! I was like, oh yeah, we lose that. GG. Okay, that's one of my teammates gone. Okay, this is a good kill, I would say. Oh, they found the evil detective. I didn't even notice that the evil detective got revealed. And that means that this looks like this might be a clean sweep for the village. Relatively speaking. Well, not exactly clean, but... And they didn't have an analyst. We could kill the analyst at least. So who is Rainmaker? Did the Rainmaker ever claim? So I don't know if they ever claimed. Oh, 13 claimed Rainmaker. Like, I don't know, for some reason, like, I have like the option to always play Rainmaker if I really want to. I can just, I just could like get 1 or 2 ults in a game with myself and give myself Rainmaker basically, but it's always fun to play with these unreleased roles that nobody else really gets to play with. Not because they're like... because nobody else gets to play them, but more because you don't really have much experiences with it. Could you try hiding the screen next time so you don't risk leaking the werewolf team? I could, but I know Joker does that. Like, ideally I spectate for that reason. Yeah, I don't know. Do you want me to hide it now? Like, I like prefer to give like my viewers something to look at, but at the same time, yeah. My intention was never to play in the game myself, it was always just to spectate. Just went wrong. I'm Scarif. Look at 16 saying, I'm Scarif. Very scary. 13 was AFK. Why AFK though? I don't know. Well, maybe they had to do something. Was it fun to be RM13. I doubt it. Like, it's... If Rainmaker was something like that came in every game, it would be treated like Flower Child. People would just be bored of it, most people. But since it's like pretty exclusive, it feels unique, I guess. Like, we don't know who is getting voted here. Can we do 2 priests, 2 regular werewolves, and 12 forkies? You know, maybe. There could be a condition that I do that. Wait, let me see. Oh, that's just some messages in boss. Okay. Like, I know someone is coming soon. And if he wants to play, if he wants to join me, then we might do something like that. Hey, someone is hosting a minigame. Memory. Okay, am I good at memory? I do actually train memory, like regularly on my Switch, but oh my god, this guy is quick. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we got it. Oh, can I get a clean sweep? I think I can. Oh no, or not. Almost though, we did win. Yeah. Maybe I should make a video about explaining what Liberty Cursed is. They killed... Oh, 12 judged someone and it failed. Somebody voted to 9. Yeah, oh yeah, voting to skip the discussion phase is a thing here now as well. I always enable that now. Like, there is some there are like some no-brainer settings. I am happy that there are settings, because the more things are settings, the more likely I will like it. Not for everything, but like, it's gonna be more of a mess to host it. But if you understand what you're doing, it helps a lot of settings. It makes it more the more customizable it makes, the more you can polish it. But I'm like, I always use like roast rates and skip the discussion phase. They're just very logical things to do. Although skip discussion phase, sometimes it could be like a bad thing, I guess. You think 4 has a chance? I don't know, man. Yeah. Okay, so this was I would say 4-1 type of result. Okay. Let's do setup C, I guess. We'll do setup C as well. No, actually, let's do one more on setup B for now. Then I have a better sample. To analyze this a bit more. Although we can like... Okay, you know what? We'll change one thing now. Let's do one change. We'll change Warden and we'll do Jailer. I'm gonna make one change by time, otherwise it's gonna make it harder for me to analyze it afterwards. To make the setup more polished, but we'll do this one. You just noticed that I'm live. Ah, cool to see you here then. Yeah, I accidentally played. I didn't even mean to play. Enable invites, and there you go. I will make sure to spectate. Okay. Jailer. I will also write it down in my notes that I'm replacing Warden for Jailer now. Are there any special rules? No, apart from Liberty Cursed. When hidden collisions? I think we're not gonna do hidden collisions today, sorry. I don't have anything prepared for that, namely, so, yeah. Okay, do we get enough players? I don't think people are joining really quick this time. We did change the Jailer into, or the Warden into Jailer now. I wonder if that's gonna make it better. The password should still be the same, right? Oh. 10. Let's see. How many people do we have now? Hey, Tom K is here, that's fun. I've not seen him in a while. Fuck a hypo. Boomer is also Dutch, yeah. Hey, someone literally called Rainmaker. They must join this game if they want to play with their favorite role. Where are the players we had? Hyper, the update already ended. No, yes, the submissions are in. But we still have to judge and I still have to make the video, which is gonna take a couple months still before both are done. Well, the judging probably gonna be like a couple weeks, but the video is gonna take a bit more than that for sure. How many are we in? 11. Why are the players gone? Where are the players? Can you invite? I think I did enable invites, right? Got no friends. Do we have any new contests soon? Well, there might be this tournament that I might host, but that's not like soon. Like right now I'm just so busy with setting up everything for, like, I'm just so occupied with a couple videos right now. I don't really have time to think of anything else. Because, you know, April Fool's is a thing. April Fool's video is gonna take, like, I'm not that far with it, and I only have like 2 or 3 weeks for that, so it's not gonna be good in terms of like the workload for me. And also then I have like the Q&A that I'm trying to make a recap of. Okay, sussy name there. Okay, we need one more player. And we have one the update video, which I'm trying to finish today, I guess, this evening, late in night, basically, you could say. Ha! Tom K. Oh my god. That's kind of funny. Okay, we have a full game here. Let's go. Hello Zeron, welcome in. Oh, role icon contest. Yeah, I guess that one can happen. That doesn't really take too much time for me. I am spectating at least this time around, which is nice. I'm happy that I'm not like accidentally playing and then Guardian Werewolf and everyone knows the werewolves. Yikes. That was actually quite annoying. I think... Free has the noob skin on. 2 kinda something similar. Okay, that is a RRV. People actually claim CACC as well. I don't know why. That's just kind of fun to make a joke out of it. In my opinion, if you're gonna say you were CACC, then just include the whole hacking thing, you know? Just include the B8A9C7D 7A54. Or with RS B225 and then 5AB9 CFD 3D38. What a fucking name is that? That's a weird name. And I said freaking, by the way. Okay, we have 2 analyst claims. That's cool. We don't have a warden anymore. I changed that because I think there was a valid point. Like, I don't think changing Liberty Cursed is needed yet. Like, we might try see how it changes. Although I like to have like a bit variety between different games. Like I don't want to use like Werewolf and Lurker in all the setups, basically, that have some sort of third-party role like that. You know, you also somehow want to implement like the cursed, then we do it through Liberty Cursed. Otherwise it's just unfun. Okay, first try to range 16. What is 16? Analyst. Okay, so I suppose 16 is fake Anna then, that they went 16, or the evils ganged up together and tried to go for 16 and they got some village support perhaps. Who could have saved 16? Well, only the Guardian Werewolf, I guess. Maybe, you know, what would make sense, more than changing Liberty Curse, what would make sense, perhaps, is changing the Pasty into a Flower Child to Loic. I think that is something that I might have to do, because first of all, that's like, I wanted to use one as an additional source of info, because we only have Analyst, which is strong, but I guess some other setups don't have more Informers, but then, yeah, maybe Pacifist isn't really needed and for info, and we can just do a Flower Child so that we have like a better, more natural counter to the Guardian Werewolf. These are normal games, yeah, relatively speaking, I would say so. Like, they are like tournament type of games. Like, I'm trying to test some setups for a possible tournament. Tournament, if like the tournament is gonna be a thing, it will be a stream tournament, by the way. Be aware of that. It's gonna be like, it's not gonna be like setup cup, because that was like fan designed setups playing against each other. This would be more like competitive playing. At Priest, honestly, I don't think Priest is like really a necessary thing here. Like, we definitely need, like, I would say 2 roles for the village to like prevent voting maybe could be good. Okay, so 16 was a werewolf, yeah. But the thing that I should probably have done is like, yeah, the thing, if there's gonna be something I'm gonna change, and I will change this, I will change the Pacifist and make it Flower Child. That's something I wanna do. Which test roll, I think Gentle Wolf is relatively decent. I think Rainmaker as well, but I think the others all have like, I don't know. You know, there's also like, I kind of forget, but there's also Prayer and Watchdog, which are also test rolls. They're just not that old, that's why I forget. Change Conjurer. I think this Conjurer works a lot better than in the other setups that I'm gonna make. I'm telling you, like, if we're gonna do Conjurer, it's probably for here. And I also try to, like, you know, when I make setups, it is a bit of a hybrid between the setup itself needs to be somewhat balanced, but also setups should feel different. And different means like 10 roles should be different-ish from other setups. We don't want like setups that are like only 3 roles different from each other. Like, that's just boring or so. Like, then it becomes like a ranked tournament. If you get what I mean. So I try to implement like as many roles in my setup as possible, unless the role is like extremely bad. Like, I'm not going to, for example, I won't like include zombie. Also like not sack leader or bandit, unless I find some sort of condition that I can say like, okay, we'll do that, but there will be a rule that we have like X amount of, hey, we got a preacher here, X amount of people who can use this. I was waiting for the lynch, yeah. If we have like X amount of players who can, what do I want to say? yeah, X amount of players that can be converted, for example. If we can implement some sort of rule like that, then I can make it work, maybe. There are some rules, though, that generally speaking, I probably won't use them. Unless I'm gonna make it more gimmicky. Like, I could make a Night Watchman setup, but then it will be a setup in which there's gonna be one Protector, one Night Watchman, and Protectors will be banned from RV. Something like that. And then I will make different claim space. The Werewolves will just not claim our Protector. And then Night Watchman just gets a bit of a different function. It won't be much used for confirming people. It will be more useful for, like, smart protecting. Like, that's like how I could see myself implement Night Watchman type of setup, and also never in combination with like many protectors, when that's like the only thing. I don't think we need to add a bully, to be fair. No. It doesn't feel like the village is already like on the strong side so far in all the games. We definitely don't need a stronger bullet roll. I'm gonna like nerf the village probably. And that will mean like I think the werewolf team, maybe random support doesn't work really well here, random support werewolf, but I think Guardian and Alpha are like prime roles for this setup, for the fact that we have anonymous voting. But I do also think, yeah, maybe random support werewolf could be changed. I don't know. Hyper, playing as Rainmaker wasn't fun, that's on you. Okay. Oh, you're Albert. Okay. Make RS into... You are crazy. Okay, you have like no sense for balancing, I think. $12 is real. I think the Werewolves are gonna win this. Are gonna lose this for sure. There's no way that Village loses this anymore. But yeah, it's also not extremely close. It's probably gonna be a 4-1 victory, I would say. How I would write it down. It should be still a Village win, indeed. It should be. I can see vote and vote. I don't know why. Is it Revo effect? What is a Revo effect? It is not a It's not a Revo effect. It is actually a setting called anonymous vote. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there is anonymous vote going on here. That's why this setup is like this. Otherwise, I would probably not make a setup with so many voting related rules. Also, maybe it's a bit silent here. Let's put the music on in some capacity if I can. That's better. 9 is just pushing everyone. Yeah, I've seen it like happen. Sometimes in sandbox, but usually in custom games and in ranked you can also see that it is kind of annoying. $12 is gonna die, I think. No, 8. I don't know why I said 12. Okay, GG. This is a 4-1, I would say, in terms of what happened. I'm gonna write down that we have to bring in the Flower Child and remove the Passy. Or alternatively, we add the Wolf Passy instead of Guardian. But I think having Flower Child and Pacifist, or Flower Child and Guardian Wolf is much more fun than Wolf Passy and Passy in this case. Can we try setup C now? Sure. Although I will need to explain setup C. Hey, I actually got progress on here. Someone actually wore this item. That's nice. I will need to explain setup C a bit, which is, yeah, a bit annoying maybe. Setup C has a gimmick, and I wonder how good I'm gonna explain, how well I'm gonna be able to explain this. Host mode is turned off, and then we do... Now, you know what? I will turn host mode on for now, because I can explain it better then. Alright, game is up. This might have to be my last game, by the way, if I have, because I might have dinner soon. If we can fill this game, that's also a question, of course. Okay, so here, maybe I can start explaining here to the live chat at least. Wait, let me start inviting some people. So the idea here is that the Grave Robber and the Headhunter are an alliance. So I think what I don't know exactly how this is going to be at its best. Also, I think I need to do the Discord thing so that I can like unbug this. There you go. Grave Robber and... What happens with scribed GR target? Don't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messages. So the idea is here, like, if the Headhunter target gets lynched, the Grave Robber also wins. What did I put other than that? Oh yeah, if the Grave Robber survives till the end, no matter who wins, and they do not turn either, so someone else has to be like... Grave Robber kind of needs to balance this out with the Headhunter and also with whoever the target is. Then this duo also wins. I maybe need to explain that everyone else loses. What's the password? Yeah, WOV Weekend. Then only Headhunter and Grave Robber win. We'll just... This is like really early days of this concept. This is the most gimmicky setup that we're gonna do today, for sure. It won't. I'll just be in host mode because that enables me to chat with everyone at daytime. You're still here, Ninja Kassar on Twitch. Nice to see your emote. Hopefully you got your Twitch drop as well right now. I think you have been like here for an hour for sure. If you already didn't get it like through Joker or another streamer. Are there more setups? Not yet. Although, yeah, I made one, but I didn't really implement it in the game yet. But they won't be tested today. But I am planning on making like 10 or so. I hope maybe a couple more even. I hope that if we're gonna do a tournament eventually with this, that we can do like 8 or 10 setups that we can use. The idea behind the tournament will be, by the way, that it's gonna be a streaming tournament. So, yeah, they'll just like be, instead of other streams, mostly instead of custom games, we'll just do. It's basically like, you can also just say like it's custom game streams but then competitive. You could say, you could put it like that, and then I'm gonna calculate scores and stuff like after streams, because otherwise it's gonna be boring on stream, and I don't think it's needed to do it on stream either. You just joined the game. Ah, let's see, do I see you here? Oh yeah, I see you, number 10. We can do all random. When will roll icon get? Oh, I don't know, man. Don't bother me with the question. I'm like so busy. I don't have time to do it now. Like, remind me in a week. Then I did some major part of the April Fool's video. Hopefully, then I should have a bit more time to do something like that. Then I should be having some time to set it up. And plan stuff about it. Do we have a full lobby? Okay. No, it's broadcasted on YT and Twitch. GR plus HH Alliance. By the way, if HH target gets lynched, both win. If GR survives unturned, they also both win and everyone else loses. So they're basically they're actually enemies for everyone. The Grave Robber and Headhunter, except for themselves, I suppose. Yeah, don't scribe someone as GR, please. That makes things a lot more complex. 1 werewolf, 4 solo killers, voting roll, and rest are villagers. I've not done that actually. I think I did 4 werewolves and 1 solo killer and 1 voting roll and 4 keys. But yeah. Okay, maybe I'm hiding. Can I hide this chat for now? I'm gonna hide the game for now real quick, because yeah, otherwise you can see what is like, what people are and what the system messages do say. Okay, something is gonna be super interesting here, I see. Oh my god. Okay, it's daytime. Okay, 11 claims Ghost Lady. Oh yeah, 11 Brommer always says my oven blew up. Okay, 10 claims Beast Hunter. 11 claims Dad. 3 says 12 Village. 5 claims Spirits here. One also claims gambler. There's like one spirits here. We know there's like random information, so one of them can be here, but then that must, if that is the case, that must mean that the two other gamblers slash spirits here are RVs. So I think it's highly unlikely that they're all true. You know, 11 claims Ghost Lady, so that's random prod. 10 claims Beast Hunter, that's random, or that's like fixed. 50 claims Red Lady, so yeah, that is like RV already. 7 also claimed, yeah, I think there's a lot of RV claims here. At least we can see the votes now again. They're gonna go Ghost Lady! Okay, did the Headhunter win? The Headhunter won, oh my god, okay. That was like a short game. Who was Grave Robber? 4. What did 4... Did 4 like contribute to this? I wonder. I'm Preacher. That game is... This game was... Yeah, we'll see if we can... How late is it? Okay, it's too late though. It's too late. To be fair. Like... I don't know. 0-5. But I will put down that it was day 1 HH win. Because that is like quite an important note. I have like... barely any time, I think. Have I received a message for dinner? No. You know what we can do? Let's celebrate. YouTube is for YouTube. This looks a bit weird. Oh, you are a Korean game. Aha. Okay. So since this is actually my 200th stream on Twitch, we'll do a giveaway game. I've not done that in a while. We'll do one giveaway game. Only killers. Password still stands. We'll just only do this with viewers. No invites. Only viewers. Only people who are watching can join this. Do I need anything else? I'm not gonna do host mode here. That's absolutely not needed. No, anonymous playing, no. This should be good. Okay. What's the price? We'll do... the price is either 380 gems or 5 cards, whatever your preference is. But that's gonna be it for the competitive games at least. We're gonna do one giveaway game. Then whoever wins, please just send me a DM in Wolvesville and you get like one of those things. I have some codes to give out, so for that. That's like part of the creator program. Well, it's gonna be an easy victory for someone here. There's not gonna be much competition. I highly recommend you guys to join because this is basically free 380 gems or 5 roll cards. Well, not entirely free because you still have to win this by luck, but I will give like, I'll wait 1 or 2 minutes. And then we start. Isn't this, yeah, this is Battle Royale. This is literally Battle Royale. I actually usually do this at the end of the stream, but not like when I like only when I do custom games though. But I don't know if have I done this recently? I don't know even. I might have. I actually got this idea from Joker, I think. And Joker, or like, I don't know. But this is not my idea or setup by any means. So, well, it might be my setup, but it's not my idea. So Siren has a good position, relatively speaking. Siren is gonna be able to mess with this. Okay, I think we are good to go. Yeah. Last month, I think. Yeah, I don't do it as often as I used to. I'm also playing. I always kill the highest number. That's a rule that I follow, because otherwise it feels like might feel like a personal attack for some people. So I would always go the highest number. Well, if they are cannibal and they know that I do this, then they will, or alchemist even, they will probably be able to get rid of me. Okay, interesting. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. What's gonna happen tonight? Let's see. We have like a corruptor, a bomber. Okay, bomber killed Kenny. Okay, it's... Oh, the corruptor is winning. The corruptor wins this, for sure. Not a tie. This won't be... Alright, there you go. Okay, Randy Shando, you can send me a DM in Wolvesville and I will give you the prize off camera. Otherwise people can snipe the prize. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, we got a Twitch thing. You are gonna be banned. Hello, Gugu, welcome in. Let's see, do we have Randy Shando? There. Temporarily favorite, and then... What do you want to win? You have no idea how it works, yeah. That's always with this game. It's like, it's RNG, so I will never forgive you. Well, I don't know, what were you? You were cannibal, right? Yeah, so you did not kill me. I think it was like 6 who targeted me. Well, target, I don't know, I don't want to say that, but... Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna give the code on cam, of course, but yeah, just know this is, we'll figure this out. Alright, is there like, how many people do I have on Twitch to raid, and slash is there someone to raid? Oh, we can raid. Wolvesville, is there any Wolvesville streamer? There might be. Nope, there's no Wolvesville streamer. Is there anyone else I follow? Yeah, but big streamer. I think we'll just not raid in this case. There you go. Okay, he wants the gems. I was random on 2, 8 and 9. Yeah, that's not me. I was 11, so... Alright, that's gonna be it for this stream. I will be back hopefully next Friday, but it's actually no guarantee. It really depends on how good the progress is on my videos, my April Fool video in particular. If I do make enough progress for that, then I will be live Friday. Otherwise, I won't. And then I don't know when I will be. Probably Saturday in that case. Next Saturday, I will likely be live with Femate Rolls, yeah. We'll do Femate Rolls judging. on Saturday next week. I think that's what's the plan. And Friday, if I go live, Sandbox. And that is also gonna be it for next week. No Sunday stream in the next week. Alright. Everyone, you can also check out, I don't know if you guys did check out my newest video on my B channel, you could say. My B channel, that sounds like I work with bees, but that's not what that means. Let me link it real quick. There you go, where is it? So this was a video I uploaded yesterday about the new voting option in game, because that is something that people noticed, and also got me, Philip told me that actually in the Q&A. Today we'll try to finish the update video, what was the name even? The carnival update video. And next week, and I will also work on the Q&A recap as soon as I can. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, see you later, and don't be a traitor. Goodbye.